Hello, everyone. So today I'm going to be sharing on humility. So the other day I was reading about Abram and how God told him he had to leave his land, and we know him as the father of faith. So anyway, he left with his nephew Lot, and as they were traveling, God was blessing them. He was multiplying their flocks and everything. But unfortunately, their headsmen started quarreling, and for the sake of their relationship, Abraham was like, "We need to separate." And he said to Lot, if you pick left, I will pick right. Pick the land that you want to go. And obviously, Lot was looking and he didn't think, okay, this is my uncle. He's like, this is the best land, so I'm picking it. So he ended up picking the best land. And when Lot had left, God says to Abram, look around you. I'll read the verse because I don't want to leave out any detail. And the Lord said to Abram after Lot had parted from him, lift up your eyes from where you are and look north and south, east and west. All the land that you see, I will give to you and your offspring forever. I will make your offspring like the dust of the earth, so that if anyone could count the dust, then your offspring will be counted. Guys, is this not a huge blessing? So, yes, Lot had taken the best land, but look what Abram is getting. So, I want to encourage you, don't be fussing about who gets the blessing first, or who got the opportunity at work, or who stole your idea and you're like, hey, this is the end. I shared this with someone. Don't think that God is limited to that. If something is meant for you, God will give you. There's a song that says, when Jesus says yes, no one will say no, because God will still find a way of giving you the blessings that are meant for you. So instead of fighting people around you to say, I want to fix them, I want to show them they took my idea, give it all to God. We are not supposed to fight people in this world the same way that the world will fight. Go to your Father and ask Him to give you the wisdom. I've been sharing about the Holy Spirit, and that's why God gave us the Holy Spirit. He also gives us wisdom on how to deal with situations. There's a verse in the Bible that says, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, I will come from heaven and heal their land. Then there's another verse. We actually used to sing it as a song. Humble yourselves before the Lord and He will lift you up. When you continue with the story, Lot ends up being captured when he was living near Sodom. And Abram is the one who still goes and saves him. And some of us, when someone does wrong to us, we are holding on to that grudge that they deserve it. But Abram did not do that. He went and he saved his nephew. He never held it against him. And we need to do the same. For came with a price. So sometimes God is actually protecting you for some things that you do not see. So just because you did not get that opportunity, don't get mad at God. He sees things that we do not see. Lot was able to get the best land, but he ended up finding himself in Sodom and Gomorrah. And as a result, God rescued them from Sodom and Gomorrah, but his wife looked back and she ended up turning into a pillar of salt. His daughters had lived in Sodom and Gomorrah, and when they saw that they were only the three people who survived, guess what they decided to do? They decided to solve their own problems, and they ended up sleeping with their father, and now they are Moabites to this day. So you see the things that we'll do sometimes when we are so focused on material things. We focus so much on what we can see and we forget that God is the one who's all knowing. So don't get limited by thinking, if God did not bless me with this, then he's not going to bless me with anything else. So this message ended up being longer than I expected. But remember, humble yourself and God will lift you up. It's not about the places, knowing the best people, having the best education, being the one to get the first opportunity, that you end up stepping down and looking down on other people because you feel you're the one who deserves that place that is there, or that ad that is there, or that job title. Just trust in God that in His time, He's going to bless you with the right things. Let other people go first if you need to. Don't fight like the world fights. Fight like a Christian who knows that God is the one who's leading in their life. Have a good day.